So this is the PowerPoint that I made. It discusses the learning theories. I said the introduction earlier. Let's start with the first one, which is the behaviorist theory. So there's like increased behavior and decreased behavior. So in the increased behavior, um, behaviorism uses reinforcement to increase behavior, like the positive reinforcement, like giving rewards, or the negative reinforcement, which is removing unpleasant stimulus, can be used to encourage a desired behavior of a learner. For the decreased behavior, to decrease or extinguish a behavior, behaviorism employs punishment, introducing an unpleasant stimulus, or extinction, removing the reinforcement that maintains that behavior. An example of this one is in a classroom. When a student is paying attention to the teacher or getting high grades, the teacher will give like a reward, like a candy or a round of applause, like a recognition. But for the decreased behavior, if the student is not paying attention or not doing great in school, the teacher might reprimand the student by punishing, like giving loads of homeworks, or letting the student be in timeout. So this is the first learning theory, which is behaviors theory. Moving on to the next one, which is the cognitive theory. Again, in increased behavior and decreased behavior. So for increased behavior, cognitive theory focuses on mental processes. To increase a behavior, it involves enhancing understanding through clear, structured, and meaningful learning experiences. As the decreased behavior, to decrease a behavior, cognitive approaches might involve restructuring thought patterns, providing new information that changes the individual's understanding, or cognitive behavioral techniques to modify unwanted behaviors. So this cognitive theory, most of the learners, this is being adopted in the school program. Like it's mostly like cognition. Unlike the behavior, it's more repetition. Cognitive now has the understanding, and that's for the learner. Next, going on is the social learning theory. So for the social learning theory, for the increased behavior, social learning theory emphasizes observational learning, demonstrating positive behaviors and their rewards through role models can increase desired behaviors. For the decreased behavior, to decrease a behavior, this theory suggests showing the negative consequences of the unwanted behavior through observational learning and role models. So, a perfect example of this one, if the student has a role model, like nowadays kids are into K-pop, so they put this as a role model for the increased behavior. um, Whatever is that person portraying positive behaviors, and that can increase for the learner to have a desired behaviors. But if that role model is not doing good and having unwanted behavior, and this one will suggest a negative consequences. Next one is psychodynamic theory. Psychodynamic theory approaches focus on unconscious motivations and past experiences. To increase a behavior, it might involve bringing unconscious motivation to conscious awareness and resolving internal conflicts. For the decreased behavior, decreasing a behavior might involve exploring and addressing the underlying unconscious conflicts or traumas that drive the unwanted behavior. The last one is the humanist theory. Humanism emphasizes personal growth, self actualization. Increasing a behavior involves creating an environment that supports psychological needs like autonomy, competence, and relatedness. For the decreased behavior, humanist approaches might involve understanding and addressing unmet needs that drive the behavior, fostering self awareness and promoting personal growth. Let's combine these learning theories. Learning theories can be used in combination to create a more comprehensive approach to behavior change. For example, behaviorism, it provides immediate reinforcement or punishment. For cognitive theory, it ensures that learners understand the reasons behind behaviors and changes. For social learning theory, it uses role models to demonstrate desired behaviors. Psychodynamic theory approaches or address deep-seated motivation, and humanist theory creates a supportive environment for overall growth. Now we're gonna go to the three scenarios. So there is the first scenario where a nursing orientee and struggles with titrating drug dosages. As a staff nurse preceptor, if a nurse orientee struggles with titrating drug dosages based on physiologic data, this might indicate weaknesses in cognitive learning and application of knowledge. To address this, you would collect information on the orientee's foundational knowledge of pharmacology. So you wanna get an assessment what what she knows about pharmacology, and then need to know if she understands the physiological data that was given to her, and if she had any previous experience in with titration. Of course, if this is a new drug, she would be hesitant and not confident because it is something new to her. And of course, again, her learning preferences and styles. So based on this information, you could tailor your teaching approach to provide more structured, step-by-step guidance, practical demonstration, and opportunities for hands-on practice. So what you can do is you assess. After assessing, what is her baseline knowledge about the medicine, and then make sure that she understand and also the protocol of the protocol and policies of the hospital in regards to medication titration. And after that, after the practical demonstration, it needs to be a hands-on practice, and she will self-demonstrate, and that will tell us if she understood or not. Going on to the second scenario. Second scenario is counseling a failing nursing student. For the self-efficacy theory, it focuses on the student's belief in their ability to succeed. You would work on building the student's confidence through mastery experiences, verbal encouragement, and modeling successful behaviors. So, there is a thing in nursing that don't eat your young. So most of the new nurses, they need a lot of encouragement so you can boost their confidence and able for them to work independently. In regards to the attribution theory, it focuses on how students explain their successes and failures. So we want to know what are their goals, and that would help the student understand that failures can be due to controllable factors like effort or study strategies, and encourage them to attribute the successes to their own abilities and efforts. Um, Moving on to the third scenario, it's the social cognitive theory for preceptors. So, as a clinical preceptor, social cognitive theory can assist in teaching by providing role models for the preceptee to observe and emulate, encouraging the development of self efficacy through guided practice and feedback. Feedback is very important, so the learner or the preceptee will know what are they missing, and they can enhance or change whatever they need to change. Creating opportunities for the preceptor to learn in a social context, such as group discussion and collaborative practice. This is a very important because preceptees will learn from other students' experiences, and it's a good collaboration practice. Um, by understanding and applying these learning theories, we can create effective strategies for increasing desirable behaviors and decreasing unwanted ones. Combining these approaches allow us to tailor our teaching methods to the needs of each individual, enhancing learning and promoting better outcomes in healthcare settings. These are my references. Um, Thank you for watching, and I look forward to any questions or discussions. Thank you. Bye.